My name is Phil Becken, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. I hope that you're enjoying your festive vacation. I'm sure most people are still off work. And, you know, the old hangovers aren't too bad. I'm feeling a bit groggy over here as well. I was forced to Shanghai at gunpoint to go to a wedding last night. And there was an open bar. So that was pretty darn good. Although, okay, why do they not, I hate going to weddings. Why do they not, instead of having open bars, have lots of weed? If they had lots of weed, I would enjoy weddings a hell of a lot more. I'm almost positive. This is not, of course, an endorsement of alcohol or narcotic abuse from your local rabbi. I've been looking forward to the future. I've been prognosticating and seeing what's on the slate, on the docket coming up this year for us to go to the cinema. I'm going to do another one about TV show, but this is about movies. So this is a rundown of the movies that I've seen coming out this year that look like they're worthy of mention. The first one will be in January, coming out. I think it's in theaters January 23rd. Is The Gentleman. This is a Guy Ritchie movie, and it looks like Guy Ritchie going back to form from his earliest work. It seems to be, like, if you don't know Guy Ritchie, he did Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, probably one of his best movies. He also did Snatch, another really good movie, and then he did the Sherlock Holmes with Robert Downey Jr. And yeah, he's done a bunch of mediocre movies as well. But this one looks like a real return to form. It's got a fantastic cast. Hugh Grant's in it as a supporting role. Old Hugh Grant is so much better than young Hugh Grant. And Matthew McConaughey, Charlie Hunnam. Again, all dealing with London gangsters who sell and deal weed. So, yeah, I'm up for that one. That looks pretty darn good. Then on February 5th is a movie to avoid, not one to go to cinema see, Birds of Prey, or the fantabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn, or whatever it is. Oh, God. That's going to be awful. That is, set your cringe to maximum. Looks absolutely terrible. I hope this is going to be another one of the movies that will be a nail in the coffin of these woke pieces of trash that they keep trying to force down our throats. February 6th, Fantasy Island, a Blumhouse remake of the 1970s TV classic. Doesn't look very good to me. You know, it's like, oh, it's all fantasy. Yeah, you get everything you want. Well, be careful what you wish for. So, yeah, it devolves into a slasher horror movie. Seems to be really quickly. Kind of dull. I'll give it a miss. On February 12th, there is The Kingsman, starring what's his name? Ralph Fiennes, which actually looks really, really good. I enjoy these like historical movies, like the movies with historical settings with their like contemporary soundtracks. You know, the Peaky Blinders sort of thing. Even though I haven't seen the last season of Peaky Blinders, even though it's on Netflix right now, we to watch. I'm just kind of bored of it. But in general, but that's not the case here. This looks like, again, a return to form from the first Kingsman movie. The second Kingsman movie I've seen a few times, but I haven't seen all the way through. I've always fallen asleep. Had a bunch of fun ideas, but nothing that really, really did much for me. But this one looks really, really good. It's coming out when? February 12th. Yes, I think I will probably see it in the cinema. Coming out the same day or around there is the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. I am not a Sonic fan at all. I can't stand Jim Carrey. I think he's completely insane. And not a good insane. Not the good insane of young Jim Carrey. The sad insane of Trump derangement syndrome, Jim Carrey. So, yeah, but they did listen to the fans. They redesigned the Sonic Hedgehog completely. So, yeah, look, I hope it does well. I hope anybody who treats the audience with respect is rewarded with success. I hope anybody who treats the audience with disrespect is rewarded with failure. That's really my underlying thoughts for 2020. So that's, what was that, Sonic? February 20th, I think it's on Netflix. Is it on Netflix? Bloodshot movie starring Vin Diesel. Fantastic trailer. Really awesome looking trailer. Kind of like, you know, your average dark Captain America superhero thing. Soldier gets superpowers, resurrected with superpowers, and then goes off and does his own thing with massive violence ensuing. So, yeah, okay, give that a try. Then March 5th, we have Doolittle, a remake of Doctor Doolittle starring Robert Downey Jr. Trying to tap into, I think, kind of like a junior Robert Downey Jr. The Sherlock Holmes was kind of like a master. This is kind of like a kid's version of that. Weird, it's got a weird accent in it. But you know what? What's the other? He did another movie recently that didn't do so well. Am I thinking of Johnny Depp? I'm thinking of the Dumbo movie. But yeah, no, that didn't. That came out last year. So this was. I think there's a good chance this is going to go the same way as that Dumbo movie. On March 11th, Godzilla versus King Kong, which I'm really up for. I really liked the Godzilla movie this year. I bought the Godzilla. To me, it looked like a traditional Godzilla movie. You see, with the cheap, crappy special effects, but with $1 billion budget. But it's essentially exactly the same type of story. I really liked it. So I like their Godzilla. I like the Kong Skull Island. I kind of like the first Godzilla. I am so into this movie. I hope it does well. The last one, Godzilla King Monster, just got killed at the box office. Don't know why. Well, yeah, it was swamped by a lot of other big movies. But that's really the vibe I'm getting this year. This is a rebuilding year for cinema. And I don't think this is going to be a particularly strong year. March 25th, we have Mulan, the live-action Mulan. Honestly, I haven't seen any of these live-action remakes of cartoons. No interest whatsoever. I don't even think I saw the cartoon version of Mulan. My kids were too old then. So yeah, gave that a miss. April 3rd is going to be a dark day for cinema and dark day for geekdom because No Time to Die comes out, which honestly I think it was a mistake keeping Daniel Craig for another Bond movie. I think they should have moved on and kind of rebooted the franchise. Tom Hiddleston has always been my pick for Bond. He really wants to play it, and I think he'll bring a new dimension to the character. But alas, we got another Daniel Craig looking like he doesn't want to do James Bond, doing James Bond. I really hope this is his last one. And like every early indication looked like it's going to be woke as hell and just awful. Trailer looked pretty good. I thought the trailer was good. I'm hoping that they got scared by the failure of woke movies in general, and they're definitely trying to re-edit it to make it not put off their target audience. Yeah, probably a good idea. April 30th, we have the Black Widow movie. Again, not really that psyched. This is something I will probably see on TV. I can't see going to the cinema to see it. Maybe a few years ago I would have done, but now honestly, I'm bored with I'm over Marvel movies. Now I got to Avengers Endgame. I can take them or leave them. This is one of the first I will. There's a good chance I won't go to cinema for. On April 3rd, no, was it? Well, into May 29th, we have Artemis Fowl. Now, this was scheduled for this year, but it got pushed back a year. I don't know why. I never read the book. I don't know anything about it. My guess is it's going to be kind of like a blip and gone thing, especially as they've been delayed. It's probably going to be like the Golden Compass movie, not his Dark Materials TV show, which I never got through. I only saw episode 2. Maybe I should try and finish that. But there's so much other stuff to watch right now. Got Lost in Space. I've got Witcher. I really just got to take a lot of time off and watch TV. So that's Artemis Fowl. June 4th, Wonder Woman 1984. This one I'm psyched for. This is going to be freaking awesome. I think it'll be awesome. The trailer looks fantastic. I like the not enriched, the saturated 1980 colors. Gal Gadot is perfect casting as Wonder Woman. I love not Chris Evans. Which Chris is it? Chris Pine. Chris Pine, I think, is a great actor. I actually liked his Captain Kirk as well. I wouldn't mind seeing more of it. But who knows? We may be seeing. We may not be seeing it. So listen, and that one is a trailer to check out if you haven't seen it yet. So, June 25th, Top Gun Maverick. If you like Top Gun, you're probably going to like this. So 80s movies in general are making a bit of a comeback, and you know why I think they're making a bit of a comeback? 80s cinema is basically revolved around you, giving you a good time and making you feel good. Top Gun made you feel good. There's nothing wrong with having jingoistic pride about your country if your country is overwhelmingly a force for good. Which I have to say, I think America is. I think England is. I think they probably one of the most egalitarian and altruistic empires that humanity has ever seen. Yeah, generally, so yeah, feeling pride in your country and pride in your strength of country, which Top Gun is. It's like, what's the other movie? This was an 80s movie. It had this, one of the last movies I can remember having that kind of jingoistic feel without being ashamed of it at all was Armageddon. Right? They had two movies come out at the same time with the same plot. Armageddon, which was a fun one with Bruce Willis, and Deep Impact, which was the more dour one with Morgan Freeman. And Morgan Freeman played the president, and you could tell how far. If you ever turn it on, and you're like, you're channel surfing, and you come across that movie, Deep Impact, you could tell how far it is in by how many articles of clothing Morgan Freeman's taken off. So if he's undone his tie, you're about a good half hour in. Or if his jacket's off, you're about an hour and a half in. If his if he starts to undo his shirt, you're near the end. That's the way to know how far you are through that movie. But yeah, so in general, that's why I think 1980s movies having a resurgence, because people just want to go and feel good. My God, the media is just all based around making us all feel as miserable as they do. The truth is, we don't. Most people are having a good time. This whole age of Trump has not been so bad for most normal people. If you're like a crazy person who lives in New York or LA and you believe that just having somebody in the office who you don't like is the end of the world, yeah. But if you're a normal person, it's really, even if you're a Democrat, it's not been so bad. And speaking of Tom Cruise and the presidency, as we are right now, have you seen that weird video? I saw it last night. I saw it at that wedding I was at. I had the sound off. But he's basically just running towards camera, running. Do you know like Tom Cruise running? And he's doing his narration or no, he's peeking as he's running. And he's basically announcing he's running for president. Have you guys seen that? Is that real? Is that a thing? Well, that'll be an interesting meeting of worlds. I have no idea. Is he one of the weird woke crowd? I don't know. I know he's into Scientology, which is a little bit strange, but not far bit from me to cast aspersions. Fine, so that's was it Top Gun Maverick? Another 80s resurgence on July 8th. Ghostbusters Afterlife. This one I'm going to go to the cinema to see. And I've been thinking about this. The trailer didn't, the teaser trailer they put out didn't have any thrills or spills in it, but you know what it did have, which really interested me, and I think is going to be something that's going to make this movie really work. It seemed like it had a story, like a story. The thing that Star Wars: Rise of Skywalker didn't have a story. It looks like it has a story. So I'm hoping that we get some more member bearers. We get to see Bill Murray or somebody in it. But either way, I appreciate somebody just producing a story. Somebody else who produces good stories that I'm always interested in seeing, is Christopher Nolan, and he has another visionary masterpiece by the looks of it coming out on July 16th. No idea what it is. It seems to me to be a spy movie in the same way that Inception was a heist movie. Now, Inception was a heist movie. It was a heist movie taking place in the landscape of somebody's mind, in a dream within a dream within a dream. So it seems like Tenet is a spy movie in the same way. No idea what it's about. Looks crazy. That trailer looks crazy. And yeah, that's something I'm almost certainly going to go to the movies to see. July 23rd. This is a fun one. Not Vin Diesel. It's the other one. The Rock. The Rock has a movie out. The Rock is the hardest working man in Hollywood. He will do 2 or 3 movies a year, and he will go and promote them relentlessly and just be upbeat and happy. If you get The Rock to star in your movie is going to make money. And so on July 23rd, he's doing what he does best, which is just giving you a bit of light-hearted fun. This is very much in the Jumanji feel. Although I never saw Jumanji, and I also haven't seen Jumanji 2, which I really should get around seeing. Jungle Cruise, based on the Disneyland ride. So, but it looks really fun. It doesn't look like it's going to change well, but it looks kind of like one of the early Mummy movies with Brendan Fraser. Just kind of like, not massive budget, not this the whole studio rests on this one. Just like a light-hearted piece of fun. I probably won't go and see it. If I had kids, I would go and see it, but I would watch that on TV. Interesting enough, they tried to do a bunch of movies from Disneyland rides that didn't get made. The most interesting one is Guillermo del Toro's Crimson Peak, which was, I'm pretty sure, the movie he built around the haunted house ride. So it's actually much better watching it with that in context. Also starred Tom Hiddleston, who I really 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 like, and it's got this feeling of like this, those like 1940s, 1950s black and white movies that you see sometimes on a Sunday afternoon. If you're in England, you'll see them on BBC Two on Sunday afternoons. It's that kind of like oldie movie, like 1940s movie. But it's got that type of feel to it. So yeah, I really like that. This looks like it's going to be kind of fun. Movie that I don't know anything about, other than it stars Jared Leto and Matt Smith, Doctor Who's Matt Smith, is Morbius, Living Vampire. Fun comic. I don't know what the hell this movie is going to be about. Coming out on July 30th. Will Matt Smith be in it? Matt Smith was apparently in Star Wars: Rise of Skywalker, but who knew? I think he's in one of the many versions they cut out. I have a theory about that. I'm going to do a video about this another time. But look, I'm sure you've seen it. I'm sure you saw it's a mess. I think they actually made it to be a 4 or 5 hour mini series that they're going to put on Disney Plus. I think if they do that, it might actually unfold. And right now we're looking at it like it's a mad folding. The back is not the Mads around anymore because the SJWs destroyed it. But I think it's going to look like that's what. So I think if they do like a 5 hour version of it, it still won't be very good. It'll still be kind of stupid, but it'll be like it won't be as rushed. So that's my thought about that. But that's the movie for another time. Where are we up to? August 2nd, there is a rumor that the much delayed New Mutants movie is going to come out. Again, looks nothing like the comic. Looks nothing like the Chris Claremont, Bill Sienkiewicz. I love that run with Warlock and Wolfsbane. Just fantastic run. It looks like nothing like that. It looks like a schlocky teen horror movie with superpowers. Don't know why it's been delayed so much, but they delayed it it was supposed to come out in 2018, maybe 20. Like this has been delayed years and years at this point. Moving forward, where we don't have too much information now, it was after New Mutants. August 20, Bill and Ted Face the Music. More Raiders revival. What's this? A visitor from the future. I'm reading the blurb about it. A visitor from the future tells best friends Bill and Ted that one of their songs can save life as we know it, save life as we know it, and bring harmony to the universe. So, listen. Keanu Reeves has nothing but goodwill from the entire human race because he's so nice. Oh man, it is storming out there. Woo! The heavens opened 2 days ago, and it has been raining non-freaking stop here in Israel. But we're supposed to be you're supposed to be happy about rain in Israel. You got to know what's the word? You have to view it as a blessing. Yay! October 2nd, it is Venom 2, which I kind of like Venom 1. Venom 1 was a really average superhero movie with a fantastic central performance. So yeah, now with Venom 2, they got Woody Harrelson perfectly cast in it to play Carnage. I think I'm on board for that. Something I'm probably not going to be on board for is November 4th, The Eternals, the second Marvel movie of the year. It just seems woke as hell, and the guy from from Silicon Valley. He looks ripped. He looks like he's working out. Looks like he's doing great. He just doesn't strike me as being a heroic type of person. Chris Evans, yes, he strikes me as being he can portray heroic. That guy with everything, not so much. November 18th, a bit of a controversial one for me, is Dune, because I really, really liked, Blade Runner 2049, even though it's kind of dull. I really liked it, and I liked the other one as well, what was that one called? With the aliens, and they had this weird circular language. Can't remember the name of that movie. But I like this. What was it? I'm not sure that's exactly how you pronounce his name. But I like his work, so I like Dune. I hear they're gender swapping Liet Kynes. I think I can live with that. I don't think there's anything intrinsically male about it. I have to you have to temper expectations with this, or then just be able to put up with that. That is how you become a movie fan in 2020. And December 16th, I thought also in December we're supposed to be getting the first of the Avatar movies, aren't we? I don't know. So December 16th, there is Coming to America 2. Again, more 80s revival. And I love the way Coming to America anyway, was a quasi-sequel to Trading Places. So I hope there's some kind of reference to that as well. Also in December, there's the Uncharted movie on December 27th. Don't know anything about that. Who's starring in it? Tom and Jerry's on December 23rd. Luna, never heard of it. On December 31st. Super Intelligence. Also on December 31st, no idea. I have no idea what any of these movies are. I guess we'll find out when we get closer to the time. So it doesn't look like we don't have any of the big standout tentpole movies that we had this year. I think that's probably a good thing for it. Again, I'm happy to see a bit of a rebuilding here, a bit of a move away from these massive franchises. Because the massive franchises have frankly failed us. So I would much rather just get nice, decent, good movies. So what? Are there any DC movies coming out next year? Jeez, I don't see any on the. I don't see any on this slate to come out. No, well, I guess we'll find out as the year goes by. My name is Sheila Beck, and the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, subscribe, ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. And if I missed something out, let me know. Put something in the comments. Let me know. Please share these videos. I'm in Facebook jail. I really don't know why. I honestly don't know why this time. But I am. So if you can help me out by sharing, that'd be great. Thanks so much for listening and have a great day.